Hi, I'm Dr. Elisa Horsch, and this is Jeannie. Jeannie is an excellent example of an obese dachshund, and I'll show you why she is obese. You can tell that she's overweight just by looking at her, but some things that we look at in particular are her ribs. So you can see when I rub my hands over her ribs, I can't feel them at all. There is a very thick fat pad under her ribs. And the other thing to notice about Jeannie is that she has completely lost her waist. So there should be a pinch in right here in front of her hips when you look at her from the top down. And there is not, she's just a tube. And then when you look at her from the side, she should have a nice abdominal tuck, and she's lost that. So her rib cage should be much deeper than her waist, and her waist is just about the same size.
About half the dogs and cats in the United States are overweight or obese. This has serious health consequences for pets just as it does in people. Overweight pets have a 2-year shorter life expectancy and develop arthritis symptoms 2 years earlier than normal weight ones. Cancer is more common because fat cells produce toxins that damage other cells. Diabetes rates are soaring in cats because so many nowadays are indoors only with unlimited access to food but not a lot of exercise. Feeding about 25% less than the amount a pet would eat on its own has been shown to be an effective way to control a dog's weight. Carefully metering out food twice a day or rationing food out in an automatic feeder that gives out a small portion at a time works really well for cats. You should feed only enough food to maintain a healthy weight, and the amount may be much less than what's printed on the dog or cat food bag. Ask us for specific recommendations for your pet. Half of pet foods that say light or lower calorie on the label exceed government standards for the amount of calories per cup of food. We recommend feeding a prescription diet for pets with weight problems because those often have half as many calories per cup as an over-the-counter food. And they're going to have more protein and less carbohydrates and fat, which is going to make it a lot easier and faster for your pet to lose weight. To lose weight without also losing muscle mass, dogs and cats need to eat more protein and less fat and carbohydrates. If you feed significantly less of a regular food, enough to achieve weight loss, many times the pet isn't getting enough protein and feels hungry all the time. Prescription weight loss diets have extra protein, vitamins, and fiber so pets can lose weight safely without the hunger pains. Treats can add many more calories than you might think. Dog biscuits and snacks are often loaded with fat and salt, just like potato chips. Substitute carrots or green beans if you can. Break treats into small pieces and choose low-calorie ones. We sell some good ones here at Best Friends. People tend to complain about the cost of feeding a prescription diet, but compared to the cost of treating arthritis, diabetes, and cancer, it seems like a really good bargain to me. You are much more likely to be successful at getting your pet to lose weight on a veterinary prescribed product. There are money-back guarantees on all our diets, so you can bring them back if your pet won't eat the new food. We have several different brands, and for cats we also have low-carb diets that sometimes work better than the traditional low-fat, high-fiber ones. For dogs, a medication called Slentrol can help to curb appetite and reduce the absorption of fat from the intestines, which makes weight loss much easier and faster. If walking is hard for you or the weather is bad, consider some sessions on our underwater treadmill because increasing exercise helps with weight loss too. Walking in water is great aerobic exercise. It burns a lot of calories in a short period of time while being easy on the joints. Arthritic pets need exercise to keep their joints limber, but it should be low impact and gentle. Weight loss can greatly reduce pain for arthritic pets too. Tessa here is a normal, healthy weight dog. You can see how she tucks in behind her ribs. She has a waist. When you look at her from the top, you also see her curve in. She's got that nice hourglass figure behind her ribs there. She doesn't have a lot of padding here over her hips, and when you feel over her ribs, you don't feel a big layer of fat in between her skin and the ribs. In summary, be aware of your pet's weight and body condition to maintain a lean condition and an hourglass figure. Feed the correct amount and type of food for your cat or dog's exact needs, and don't hesitate to try a prescription weight loss diet. They're the best and safest way to get weight off quickly.